good afternoon, traders and students all around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live late on YouTube. Hello Akos, hello Husnaini, King of Swing, hello Happy Friday, hello Miguel, hello Regan, hello Christian, bom dia Azuelios, como você está? Hello Annie, hello Akos boss, Akos, you are the boss. Namaste Patak, how are you? Master Passion, still making coffee quickly. Yes, I did. I'm drinking coffee, thank you, King of Swing. Okay, everybody, this is this is Forex Trading Course 101. Remember what we are trying to do? We are trying to build the three pillars, right? Pillar number one is the strategy and or the system. I like tea with biscuit. Me too. Me too. Me too, you know. Pillar number two, MHB, you are the boss, remember. We are trying to understand what is risk management and how it works inside our strategy and our system. And the big one, the psychology part. And what do beginner, champion traders say about psychology? We say that we are not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And of course this is a quote from Mark Douglas, and I have my own quote here on the left, which applies to beginner traders. When the market scares you, you know, you have loser, 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 loser. Don't be afraid, you know, when the opportunity to execute the trade comes, don't be afraid to do the right thing. And what are the right things? The right things are obeying your strategy, follow the rules, don't be afraid, you know. And remember everybody, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. And the webinars are not trading or investment advice. And for homeworks and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. Husnaini, did you talk to Valid? Husnaini? That being said, everybody, let's jump into the charts. Okay, yesterday we were talking about entries. Now let's talk about today about trade management. Remember everybody, the execution, the effective execution of your entry strategy, of your trade management strategy, and of your trade exit is highly related and connected to your trading style. Okay, now let's start to talk about trade management, right? So after we enter the trade, as we were talking about yesterday, we were talking about Giuseppe and King of Swing, you know. After yesterday, you know, after you enter the trade, right, you need to manage your trade, right? You need to manage your trade. Now, what does this mean? This means that we need to follow, as beginner traders, concept, you know. We need to, as good students, we need to listen to the teacher and build something, you know, that is going to follow the concept. Don't let a winning trade turn into a losing trade. And that is easier to say than done, right? But trade management, everybody, it's all about, I mean, there are many concepts about trade management, you know, but let's start with this one, you know. Don't let a winning trade turn into a losing trade. Okay? And good point, bad point. What is the bad point? There is no right or wrong here either. It all applies to your trading strategy, and it also applies to your trading style. You know, so just an example, right? We can have, right, okay, exit with profit after EMA cross, okay, 8 and 21. It's just an example. Number 2, cancel and replace, you know. Number 3, it is not enough, predefined stop loss and take profit. No sir, not enough, not enough, not enough. You can talk to Time to Shine, everybody. He's an incubation, okay, he's still learning, of course, and you know, we are all the same when we start out, you know. And what is our challenge? We are giving back. Let me just finish here, Akos. Whatever, or I mean anything else, you know, anything else, anything else, you know. So you need to understand, everybody, we are all the same when we start out, you know. We are really the same, you know. And when we master this, you know, so is not enough predefined stop loss and take profit. No, it's not. And this is the challenge right now. So after we learn, this is a learnable skill, after we learn how to enter, I'm going to tell you, just give me a second. After we learn how to enter correctly with and we have an edge, you know, so many times we enter and the market goes in our way, you know, then the next step is to learn trade management, you know. And at this stage, what is happening, you know, and it's normal, we are all the same, everybody. We have great entries, you know. We have great entries, but then because we don't know how to manage the trade, we are giving back to the market our profits, you know. I entered here correctly with the counter trend line break, candlestick formation, crown, whatever, you know, but then I don't know how to manage the trade, and maybe the market is going to reverse, or maybe the pattern is going to reverse, you know, whatever, news comes out, and I'm going to give back the profits. And this is critical, you know. Trade management is the second big step. In reality, everybody, trade management is more important than the entries, you know. Your kids can click a mouse, everybody, your kids can click on the mouse and enter the market, shorting here. Your kids can do this, you know. So entry is the starting point, but more important than the entry is the trade management and the concept. Don't let a winning trade, there are many concepts, but don't let a winning trade turn into a losing trade. Okay, this is why Akos is asking, no, it's not enough, it's not enough. Stone is saying, maybe some people will be tired of this, that there is no right or wrong, but it's true. Yes, there is no right or wrong. An incubation, Akos, is where you go to an asset manager and you start managing their money with a mentor, step by step, and if you are profitable, then they're going to give you more and more and more. But we're going to talk more about at the end of the webinar. Today is Friday, right? I managed my trade to take profit at the next level of swing, but I gave back 20% of the market today. Great. So everybody, remember, so homework until Monday, not Monday, Tuesday. We are not having webinars anymore on Mondays. I don't have time, I'm sorry. But until Tuesday, build your trade management system. How are you going to manage your trade? Okay? And just a quick example, you know, can be tools, can be indicators, can be, you know. And here again, you must be very, very, very clear on what pattern are you trading, because different patterns have different entry rules and trade management rules, you know. Okay, I'm just going to show you EMA and maybe cancel and replace, and then if we have time, we are going to check a few more. Okay, so going back to this strategy, entry strategy of Giuseppe and King of Swing. Okay, delete the crown. I'm just going to leave the entries, you know, delete. Okay, delete the circle. This was the starting point. Okay, now let's say that we entered here as per yesterday. Let's make it a circle. So we entered here, and background color green, foreground color black. Okay, and I'm going to drop EMA 8 and clone and 21, right? 21 black color, just to see the different exponential moving averages. Okay, and remember, there is no right or wrong. So we entered here, right? And then I'm going to go out. Okay, so now I need to understand what pattern am I trading. Alright, so let's say that I'm trading the Fibonacci's that we learned the last month. So this is my Fibonacci. I entered here. Okay, I'm going to put my stop loss above the C. Nothing special, we learned about this either, right? And I'm in the trade. Are you with me still, everybody? Sir, do you use leverage or not at all? Yes, of course, Akos, as much as possible. But leverage is a double-edged sword, you know. If you don't know what you are doing, everybody, the higher the leverage, the greater chance of burning your account. Are you with me, everybody, what we are doing? We enter the trade at the circle, counter trend line break, bearish candlestick formation. We have our stop loss, and the pattern that we are trading is the Fibonacci. Okay, now we are just going to follow the EMA, moving average. Okay, let's make it bigger. Let's make it 3, 4 maybe. Okay, 4, so we can easily spot 3, 4. There you go. What? As much as possible? Yes, why not? Why not? If you have an edge in the market, you know, if you have a strategy with an edge, why not? Makes sense, right? I think 3 or max 5 is okay. Above it's no. But I'm not sure, Akos, that we are talking about the same leverage, you know. Okay, everybody, so we enter the market. Let's follow the EMAs. So the market is moving up, you know, and up, and so we don't have the cross yet, right? And the market is falling, and the market is falling, you know, and the market is falling, and the market is sideways, and bam. So I'm going to delete most of the things. Delete, you know. So we entered here. I'm going to leave an arrow. We entered here, you know. This was our entry. We used different tools and indicators, but we exited here, you know. And what you must understand, everybody, as a beginner trader, oh, but the market didn't hit the D yet of the Fibonacci, right? Because this is what we are trading. We are trading the Fibonacci. So this was our entry. This was our entry, and clone our exit. So our exit by trade management rules. Okay, this was the exit. We entered up in here with the counter, trend line break, candlestick formations, whatever, and then we have a rule that we are going to get out or when the market hits our D, because this is the pattern that we are trading. Something's happening in the market. Fibo and Ichi are crazy. This is the pattern, you know, this is our take profit level projected, but trade management, you know, and there is no right or wrong, you know. You need to backtest this, everybody, because again, remember that effective trade management is highly related to your trading style. So if you are a scalper, everybody, you cannot use the EMA cross, you know. If you're a day trader or intraday, still much, I mean a little bit easier, but still maybe it's not effective, you know. And again, as Stoyan said, there is no right or wrong. This is just an example. How would you enter the market and how would you exit with your trade management rules, you know. And again, somebody's thinking, oh, passion, but the market didn't hit the D. You are right, you are correct, but those are the rules, you know. And I need to build up something in my strategy, or some of you are programmers, I need to build a code into my system that is going to allow me not to let a winning trade turn into a losing trade. Does this make sense to you, everybody? I'm going to show you an example what happened to one of the beginner traders yesterday, Euro CHF. Okay, now yesterday one of the beginner traders, you know, he entered here, you know, he entered here on Euro CHF. I don't remember what was she trading, or she was trading the Fibonacci's or whatever, but because she didn't have the trade management rules, she left the market going up and up and up, and she was staying in the trade, you know, and went down and down and down, and you know, this is what we are talking about. Okay, we are all the same, everybody, but you need to learn this. Don't let a winning trade turn into a losing trade, you know. Do something, build something. It doesn't matter trend lines, parabolic SAR, you know. So going back to the example of NZD, this is my exit, you know. And if I would not exit, everybody, now this is the most important for you to learn today. If I would not exit, what would happen? Million, trillion, zillion dollar question. If I would not exit in this example with the EMA cross, what would happen? You can type in the chat, oh, you would win. You can type in the chat, oh, I don't know. Everybody, if I would not exit with the EMA cross, what would happen? So true, sir. True, right? I'm a genius, you know? Of course not, of course not. We are all the same, everybody. But this is basic stuff, you know? So remember that if you want to learn today something, everybody, remember and learn that trade management is more important. No way. Trade management is more important than the entry. Can you see why? Stopped out, yes sir. Akos, you are learning how to trade. Tell me, I mean everybody, what is more important, the entry or the trade management? Stopped out, si senor. Everybody, what is more important, the entry or the trade management? Yes, winner trade turned into losing trade. Stopped out. Yes, sir. Next question. What is more important? The entry that your kids can enter and click the mouse. Stopped out with loss. Yes. Guys, I love animals, but you can train a monkey to click on the mouse and enter the market. So what is more important in trading, the entry or the trade management? Both. No sir. Look at the chart, Akos. How both? How both? Look at the chart. Guys, simple question. What is more important? Not essential, better, both. Trade management, yes, just look at the chart. If you don't manage your trade, here you would be stopped out. You would give back to the market every cent that you earned. Euros here, Jeff, another example. You made a profit and you give it back. So it's not the entry that is more important, and no, are not both. Trade management is more important, and there is another bomb coming, everybody. I shouldn't say this word on YouTube because maybe they're going to throw the video away, but trade exit is even more important than the trade management and the entry. Oh, I don't believe you, you know, how is so? Calm down. We are going to learn. Yes, everybody, trade management is more important. Okay, so this is one, right? Now, what about cancel and replace? Cancel and replace, it's a simple technique, you know, nothing special, and it says that we learned this already, but just one more time, right? So cancel and replace. So move your stop loss every time the market makes a new low or high depending on your trade. So what cancel and replace is basically it's not applicable to every pattern, it's not applicable to every market behavior, everybody. It's more applicable to the trends, you know. So cancel and replace, it's saying just, it's nothing special, but move your stop loss every time the market makes a new low or high, you know, depending on your trade. So in our example, in order to lock in profits, okay, in order to lock in profits. Trailing stop, oh yes sir, sure, trailing stop, why not, thank you. Everybody, if you have a suggestion for a trade management tool or technique, please tell us, type in the chat. So thank you, Aquos, trailing stop, sure, why not? What else, everybody? Anything else? So going back to cancel and replace, so we entered, right? This is our entry, and every time the market is going to make a new low, we are going to adjust our stop loss. So the market is moving sideways, moving, push down, and finally now, so here this was our entry, this was our low, the first one. Now the market made the second lower low, right? So what basically cancel and replace is doing is following the short-term trend. Okay, so we entered here, this was our first low of the downtrend, this was our second low, and what we are going to do, everybody, we are just going to take our stop loss and cancel and replace. So the market made a new lower low, we are going to put the stop loss above the most recent high, and we are going to follow the market, you know, and the market is moving sideways. Okay, now we have a new lower low, clone, we have a new lower low. Now where is the most recent high? Most recent high is up in here, and the market made a new low down here, so the most recent high is down in here, and bam, you know. Now I'm going to drop again the EMA and clone 21 and black, you know, just to see black. So as you can see, everybody, both trade management techniques, rules, whatever, allows you, again, those are just simple examples, you know. Oh, passion, what is better? No, there is no holy grail, as Akos is saying, you know. You need to back test, you need to find out. So number one, trade what you understand. So don't use everybody, what is the name, Ichimoku, guys, don't use Ichimoku if you don't understand it, you know. Put tools and indicators that you understand, you know. Don't do this, you know. Oh, I'm going to manage my look at this mess. No, I'm not saying that Ichimoku is bad. Ichimoku is great, but you need to learn it, you know. Don't use indicators or tools or the combinations that you don't understand. So number one, find an indicator or a technique or a tool or a mix of everything that you like. Number two, you must understand. And three, you need to backtest, you know. Why is that? If you're a scalper, everybody, EMA cross and cancel and replace is not going to help you. If you are an intraday trader, you know, maybe it's going to help you a little bit, you know. Now there is no right or wrong. Now let's write this down. So, and everybody, if you have another trade management tool that you are using, please share with everybody. So solution number one, find an indicator / tool that you like. You must like it, number one. Number two, learn about it. Learn about it in order to use it in the proper way. And number three, which is the most important, back test it according to your trading style. Okay, this is the solution. Price is the most important, indicators are lagging. You are right, Akos, but unfortunately we cannot predict the price. You need something. Okay. Miguel says, last year you recommend exit the market if the price was against you for too low or too highs at 30-minute chart. Yes, Miguel, but again, those are just examples, you know. Everybody, you need to do your homework. We cannot tell you what to do. Would you agree, everybody? We are just giving you different examples, different styles, but you need to do your homework. You know? Miguel is writing something from last year. It's true, but again, it's just an example. Christian says stochastic indicator. Sure, why not? So let's put not here, right? Let's see how the stochastic would perform. Stochastic RSI and not sure how the stochastic would help me here with trade management. Past resistance or support, guys, whatever, you know, there is no right or wrong, whatever. Find something that works for you, but you need to find something, because trade management is more important than the entry. Look at the charts. Trade management is more important than the entry. So until Tuesday, everybody, find an indicator or a tool that you like. Number two, learn about it in order to use it in the grammar mistake proper way, or in the, and you have thousands, you know, in the correct way. Just go on Google or Firefox or whatever and type trade management strategy, trade management technique, trade management tools, trade management indicators. You have, everybody, you have literally thousands of them, you know, literally thousands, different, you know. So this is your homework until Tuesday. Find an indicator or tool that you like. Number two, learn about it in order to use it in the correct way. So listen to the guy or girl who invented or is sharing the indicator or system about trade management. And number three, which is the most important, back test it according to your trading style. You know, what does this mean? Well, if I'm a scalper and I love exponential moving average crossover, but when I'm going to back test it on a 15-minute chart with the scalping, I'm going to see that this doesn't work for me. I cannot use EMA cross as a scalper. Oh, but I like it. Doesn't work. You need to back test it. Ako says, if stochastic is associating with support and resistance, then okay. Sure, guys and girls, whatever, you know, whatever, just back test it and don't let a winning trade turn into a losing trade. This is the big concept. You know, we are learning more of this in the Forex course too, but it's enough for now. You know, we are in the Forex course 101. This is a big concept. Don't let a winning trade turn into a losing trade. You know, this is what happened to a beginner trader yesterday. He went in here. Sorry, she went in here. Okay, and I don't know, she was in bed or whatever, you know, and bam. You know, and it's okay, we are all the same, really. You need to learn. Trade management is more important than the entry. Boss, what is your view on turtle trading system? MHB, I have no idea what is a turtle trading system, so I don't know. I don't know, MHB. I have no clue what is a turtle trading system. So cancel and replace. Now what else, right? What else? Well, again, everybody, just an example, right? SAR, parabolic. Let's try to enter with the parabolic SAR, right? Parabolic SAR and edit indicator. Let's make it brown and where is the, I'm not sure, I would like to, well, you know, parabolic SAR. Okay, well, with the parabolic SAR we would be out in here, you know. Oh, so parabolic SAR is not good. No, you need to back test it. Maybe it's not good. Maybe the parabolic SAR is not good for the swing traders, for the trend traders, for the position traders, whatever, you know. But let's jump on the 15-minute chart and let's do a scalp. You know, let's scalp. Okay, so I'm here, you know, whatever. I'm going to use the same entry. I'm going to delete. So I'm going to leave the indicator. So I'm a scalper and I'm scalping this huge bearish engulfing candle, right? And so I entered in here, you know. This is my stop loss and I'm going for one, you know, clone. I'm going to go here, you know, 1 for 1, you know. And if I'm using parabolic SAR, everybody, you know, I would have exited, maybe, you know. I mean, I would be in profit. I need to find a scalp that didn't work. But as you can see, parabolic SAR changed down here. You must understand, everybody, there is no right or wrong, and not all the indicators are good or bad. It all depends on your trading style. But as you can see about the parabolic SAR didn't work on the 1 hour chart, but it worked perfectly, even better on the 15-minute chart. So with the parabolic, even if you are a swing trader on the 15-minute chart, you would have exit here out. And talking about the EMA cross, parabolic SAR in this example would give you more profit, you know. Yeah, okay, just for a few pips, but it doesn't matter, because when you count 1 plus 1 plus 1, you know, 5 pips, 10 times scalps are 50 pips. So on the 15-minute chart, the parabolic SAR work better, right? And again, remember, you need to back test it, everybody, according to your strategy, how it's working, how it's performing, right? Akos is saying turtle trading is not valid anymore in today's market conditions. Well, I have no clue, so I cannot say, everybody. And as Victor is saying, yes, please, we always appreciate a thumb up, like this webinar, so we can continue with the project. Okay, so Euro CHF, one more, and then we're going to talk about incubation and everything else. So add indicator, indicators, EMA 21. Let's see, right? Let's see how it performed. I'm going to backtest the EMA cross. Edit and 8. Change colors. Change colors, okay. So if you would enter here, everybody, and if you would not manage your trade, look where, I mean, look how much profit would you lock in if you would just have a trade management system or rules, background color green, foreground color black, you know. Watch the video of Rainer Theo 2-3 days ago about turtle trading backtesting. Thank you, Akos. So in this trade, EMA would perform well, right? Now look at cancel and replace, you know. So if we start with our stop loss down here and stroke, you know, and we would cancel and replace every time that the market makes a new high. So new high, this is the new high, and then clone. This is a new high and clone. This would be the new high up in here. So with cancel and replace, our stop loss would be down here, you know. Oh, EMA is better. No, it's not. It's not. You need to back test it. Everybody, please understand this. Just because EMA worked better here, it doesn't mean that it's going to work here or here, you know. You need to back test it. I'm telling to you, everybody, don't be so naive and think that just because your indicator worked well just one time, then this is better than the cancel and replace or the parabolic SAR or the Ichimoku or the turtle trading system, you know. You need to backtest. And if you would not backtest because you are lazy, then what? Don't come crying to class. Oh, Passion, I just lost all the profits. I don't want to hear it. I told you to backtest your trade management. Okay, it's Friday. It's Friday. Akos was asking what is incubation. Incubation is number 4. If you want to trade for an asset manager, let me get rid of the folders. If you want to trade for an asset management or a hedge fund, ask for incubation, where I will personally, everybody, me, FXPassion, I will personally allocate the funds for you to trade. You will receive 50% of profit share on our money for the first quarter, and then you will receive up to 70% on our money. No tricks, no hidden costs, no rules, you know. Show us that you are a good trader and you can build your trading career with us. Whoops, there is one rule. Maximum drawdown with our money is 30%. But we don't have any, oh, you need to do 10% in 90 days or you need to do 5% in 30 days. No tricks, no hidden costs. Okay, this is about incubation. And pick 1 or 4 if you want to be part of the FXPassion community, you know. But what is your next level? Number one, if you want to accelerate your learning curve and not waste 1, 2, 3 or more years, ask for private lessons of Forex course 101. If you think that you know everything about the 101, you can learn how to trade as a professional. Learn the mindset and the heart set of the professional traders. Wouldn't you agree, everybody, that professional traders think and feel differently than we do in the Forex course 101? Makes sense, right? If you don't want the private lessons, if you don't want the Forex course 202, you can go to next level number 2. If you want to start your own trading business and attract investors, connect, and we will talk about your needs and wishes and find the specific business model for you for your trading business. Everybody, today in 2020 you can open your own hedge fund in 15 minutes with regulations and everything. Alright? Next level number 3. If you are losing time and money, and if you are not capitalizing on the trading opportunities, especially if you are missing entries, everybody, oh, I missed that entry, you know, and I missed that entry, you might consider trading with the professional charting software, next generation, and take advantage of technology. And no, it's not a platform, right? JForex is a platform and the charting software.